Lucid Motors today unveiled its Lucid Air's range, 570 miles of range. That's insane and huge, and I'm going to talk about Lucid Air's 517 miles of range and Tesla's possible move. Lucid Motors' first electric car, the Lucid Air, is going to have an EPA-rated range of over 500 miles on single charge, according to an independent test. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel, join our community for interesting Tesla and electric vehicle discussions, and also ring the bell notification so you don't miss our next Tesla or electric vehicle stories. We cover several stories daily. Earlier this year, Electrek interviewed Peter Rawlinson, CEO of Lucid Motors, and he revealed at that time a few new details about the production version of the Lucid Air to be unveiled in September. He said that the Lucid Air is going to set a new standard of efficiency and have a range of over 400 miles on a single charge. The CEO wasn't kidding at that time. Lucid has now released the results of an independent test of the electric car based on EPA test cycle, and it shows a range of 517 miles. 517 miles for Lucid Air. They wrote in a press release saying this new benchmark range was secured with FEV North America Incorporation in Auburn Hills, Michigan, applying the EPA's multi-cycle test procedures with the standard adjustment factor. The results confirm that the Lucid Air is the longest range electric vehicle to date. Rawlinson commented on the results released today to Electrek and said, "I am delighted that the Lucid Air has been independently verified by FEV to achieve an estimated EPA range of 517 miles, and that the landmark in the history of electric vehicle development has been achieved entirely through Lucid's in-house technology. I believe that our 900-volt architecture, our race-proven battery packs, miniaturized motors and power electronics, integrated transmission systems, aerodynamics, chassis and thermal systems, software, and overall system efficiency has now reached a stage where it collectively sets a new standard and delivered a host of world's first." In our interview, in Electrek's interview earlier this year, Rawlinson said that Lucid was focusing on efficiency by miniaturizing the powertrain, which is going to work on a 900-volt system, the highest electric vehicle voltage to date. Now, the CEO of Lucid Motors even says that the new range of over 500 miles was achieved with a smaller battery pack. Range is a quote. "Range and efficiency are widely recognized as the most relevant proof points by which electric vehicle technical prowess is measured. A few years ago, we revealed our alpha prototype of the Lucid Air and promised over 400 miles range, a reflection of our technology at that time. In the intervening period, we have achieved a series of technological breakthroughs culminating in an unsurpassed degree of energy efficiency. I am therefore pleased that we have consequently achieved an estimated EPA 517 miles of range. Today was also significantly reduced our battery pack's capacity, thereby reducing vehicle weight and cost and improving interior space. Such exceptional efficiency achieved through in-house technology is undeniable, a measure of true EV tech company." He didn't confirm the energy capacity of the pack, but Lucid was previously talking about 130 kilowatt-hour battery size, says Electrek. The production version of the Lucid Air is going to be unveiled on September 9. So we're going to keep an eye on what happens on September 9. September is going to be an important part in the automotive industry. Lucid Air will unveil 517 517-mile car. Lucid Motors will unveil the 517 miles of range Lucid Air on September 22nd. Tesla will have the battery day, so we're going to keep an eye on that, friends. So please subscribe to our channel if you would like to be current on those and know more about those. At that point, the company is also going to announce all the final specs and pricing information. That's where we will know exactly what type of battery Lucid Motors is using for Lucid Air to achieve 517 miles of range. I think it's great that people can soon buy an electric vehicle over 500 miles of range. I'm hoping Tesla will be able to match that range. If not on battery day, then within the next 15 months or so. I think Tesla will work on this because numbers matter for people. It's going to be a great competition for Tesla, which is going for all of us, which is actually good for all of us. If Tesla gets good competition, then that's a push for all companies. Now, I think GM will be thinking about this too. Nissan with Aria will be thinking about this too. All electric car makers will be saying, oh, looks like the new standard is 500 miles. Whether people need that many or no, but that's the new standard apparently, new benchmark. Tesla needed some serious competition, of course. If, as the article suggested, Lucid is getting 500 miles using a speculated 130 kilowatt hour pack, that's kind of also, hardly groundbreaking. Apparently, Tesla gets 400 miles using a 100 kilowatt hour battery pack. So both are roughly equivalent on a miles per kilowatt hour basis. Still, having a car that boasts significantly higher range will drive Tesla to make improvements. But most people don't know about the differences of battery size. People will look at the number rather than the battery size. But Tesla will respond to Lucid Motors with an announcement, even if it's not something they can actually build right now. In fact, Tesla Model S refresh is already quite developed, I'm sure. Tesla could match it today if they wanted to. Just put in a bigger battery. But at what cost? The better question is how many want to pay for that extra battery to extend their range from 400 to 500 miles. Do you need 500 miles a day? Most people's commute is only 20 to 40 or 50 miles, and that's more than enough. And then you come home and you charge your car and you go the next day. So 400, 500 miles, it just gives you peace of mind, and especially if you're going to take longer trips, which is going to be very important, because in the future, if all cars are going to be electric, then the range will matter for long trips. I know some people like to claim they need that sort of extreme battery range, but we'll see if this sales stats actually bear that out. If people will buy that many. So let's see. Some people say they doubt people will pay $100,000 for that, and that's the price that Business Insider claims for Lucid Air. People who claim for 500, 600, or even 800 miles range electric vehicles kind of never mention the price. I'm sure Tesla could relatively easily make a 500 miles Model S if Tesla thought there was a market for it. But would people actually pay that much money for all that extra battery? I doubt it. But hey, if you offer them a 500 miles electric vehicle, I'm sure they'll just point out that it also needs to charge from 0 to 100 in the same time it takes them to fill the tank on their gas car, or something like within 5 minutes or so. But that's another issue that electric car companies need to tackle in the future. Fast charging. Back to Lucid Air, Lucid CEO Peter Olson, who led the development of the Model S, Tesla Model S, while working for Tesla's Elon Musk, has said the Lucid Air will outmatch Tesla's sedan in terms of interior, luxury, dash, board and dash from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.0 seconds and start at more than $100,000. That's the price, reports Business Insider. But when it comes to battery power, range remains a key selling point for consumers, wary of moving away from internal combustion. Tesla made waves in June when it announced that the Model S had achieved an EPA-rated 402 miles range on a single charge. The company, Tesla, broke the 400-mile benchmark by decreasing the weight of the car, making aerodynamic changes, and maximizing regenerative braking. Lucid plans to reveal the final version of the Lucid Air on September 9, like I said, and to begin production near the end of this year. I believe you'll see 400-mile Tesla Model 3 or Model Y one day. It can be soon or within a year or so. I could see that happening. I could even see why somebody might need that. Cold winters, rural areas, long trips, and so on. Anyway, people who claim they need a 500-mile Model Y should probably consider longest range Cybertruck anyway. What do you think, huh? Regardless of everything, it's good that there is an electric car that can break the 500 miles per charge range. If Lucid Air is going to cost $100,000, that's kind of expensive. I personally don't know how many people will buy it, and I'm not in favor, personally, I'm not in favor of expensive cars. I believe people need to live modestly, as too much comfort and luxury weaken ourselves. But that's my opinion. But it's good to see a company making some advance and producing an electric car that has a 517 miles of range per charge. I mean Lucid Air. I'm assuming also that within the next 10 years, all electric vehicle makers will surpass this range, and 500 to 700 miles of range per single charge for electric cars will be the standard. Do you agree? What are your thoughts on this, friends? Let me know in the comments section below, please. In the meantime, this is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. Please like this video to show your appreciation of all the people who helped me to bring this to you. You can find the references in the description of this video. And also, subscribe to our channel, please, for daily Tesla and electric car news, as well as ring the notification bell so you don't miss my next Tesla or electric vehicle story. In the meantime, congratulations to Lucid Motors for Lucid Air and 570 miles of range, and I'll see you in our next report. God bless you, take good care of each other, spend good time with your families, and have a great rest of the day. See you soon in the next report.